H-Town! What's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today, it's what? No, it's Baby Friday. Golly, it's gone that fast, y'all. Baby Friday is upon us. Y'all might see me looking down a little bit. I got some things going down up on, but I got the golf match on the PGA going on. Just got a lot of stuff going on. Um, Let me see. Let me share the show right quick to get the show started. Let me see. I know y'all ain't there yet. I know. Let me see. Oh, yes. Robert Haddon done popped on the screen. I just shared it. Then I'm going to share it with my groups. I see my main man, D. Holcomb, is in the building already. Let me see. Let me see what old Chop Shop going over. I think yeah. I shared it again. Let's see. Um, it's Thursday. Ooh wee. And y'all, I'm soaking. My ankle is submerged in cold water right now, ice cold water. And I had to take it out, take a break, and then come back and go again. But Bob, what's up, baby? Man, you something else. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this show started today. I know y'all know I start on time. Y'all know, if y'all got always remember, if I don't start on time, something is really going on. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna just look around uh, um, the sports realm and just see what's going on. Cause I got golf. I want to watch my golf now. I'm just gonna tell you. Um, the Warriors lost. They had a title shot if Curry was healthy. Uh, I really think they could have beat him. Uh, um, I really think they could have beat Minnesota if Curry had been healthy. Um, the Knicks faltered a chance to close the Celtics out. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Um, I'm seeing these young guys stand in the in the draft. I saw the combine yesterday. I saw. I'll talk about that a little bit later. What else I'm trying to see? Oh, I got new mock draft for you. I got some new mock draft stuff for you. I might get back into that. Let me see. That dude Cornette was balling. The dude from Vanderbilt was killing last night. Black 5 shots in the third quarter. On for the Celtics against New York. Oh man, go New York. I don't know. Um, I think I told y'all Phil Knight is interested in buying the Blazers. I think that would be a good buy. Him and Paul Allen were cool. Paul Allen was the former owner of the Troy Blazers. Now the estate goes to his sister, who didn't want to have nothing to do with none of this stuff, but she's thrust into it. Um, I think that's it. That's it. Let me see. I'm gonna look. Because I got other little stuff that I be trying to find new. What's up, Eric Boone? My poor Warriors, they're done. I thought they were. I thought they'd been done. I don't see. I don't like the Warriors. I'm Stephen Curry, so whatever Steph go, I'm going with it. So that's why I don't get caught up in that. The PGA happens today. Rory is is back at it. Scotty Scheffler, um, uh, Vander Shoffley, those top three players in the world. Jordan Spieth got a chance to finish the cycle. If he wins this tournament, he'll be a Grand Slam winner. What else did happen? Mm, mm. That's it. That's it. I'm just trying to see if anything in national news You know, that works out. Brandon Weefall, what's going on, man? Now, y'all tell me something. Brandon Weefall, what's going on? What has happened over the last this week? Because we're gonna go for a weekend. Tell me if it's something that then came up in the news. Did anything else happen in the Diddy trial? Anything that y'all want to? Cause this baby Friday, so I want to be able to get it in with you today. I got some things I want to cover, but I want to give y'all. Somebody texted me this morning and was telling me about somebody giving them information about what's happening in the combine. The combine is on TV, man. You can see it yourself. And they telling me about players. And I said, I think you've got this off. Hold up. I said, wait a minute. Did you get this information you getting? Where did you get your source? Talking about our NBC News affiliate in Chicago told them. Well, but what I learned about this game of basketball? In sports, period. It's subjective. Um, Eric Boone might see the game different from Brandon Weefall. Brandon Weefall might see. Did you see the game, Sterling Creeks? Sterling Creeks. Did you see the game? I'm asking you for a reason. Did you see the game? Let me know. And tell me why you say he played well at the combine. Y'all help me now. Sterling Creeks said PJ Haggerty played really well at the combine. What you mean by really well? Do the top 5 players play on the 5? No. The highest ranked player who played yesterday, the highest rated player is Yaxel Linenberg. He is the highest ranked player that played. He's the highest ranked player, and he in the back end of the first round. I think he was the high. Come on, Sterling Creeks, talk to me, baby. I want to know. Tell me what he did well to you. Tell me what he did now. Y'all help me, because I saw the game, and I just want you to enlighten me, because we see the game. We see the game different. Let me know. Talk to me. Don't stop talking now. Come on, get to typing. Get to typing. Yeah. I never watched it, but I always wondered, did they play? Now, some of them, hey, Sanja. Yeah, share the show. This is going to be good. Because Sterling Creeks, come on, but yeah, I saw the majority of it. I didn't think he would be able to score as much. You say he played well. So a guy can turn the ball over 7 damn times in 20-some minutes, and you say they play well? See, that's why I tell you, people look at the game different than I do, Sonya. Sonya, you ain't even a point guard, and you turn the ball over 7 times? I mean, what? Y'all need to help me. Maybe I'm seeing the game wrong. I see, I got the stats. I got the stats. But see how the game is subjective? I don't think he played well. But Sterling Creeks does. Some teams didn't like Shador. Some team did. Y'all see how sports and evaluations are different? That is Moody. See the game different. Malik, I too, he see the game different. And it's Bob, it's okay. Son, you're gonna see the game different. It's okay. That's why some people in the gym, a guy can hit 2 points, two buckets, and the dude say he cooking. But somebody else, man, ass ain't cooking to me. I hope y'all getting something from this, boom. Because I saw it, I taped it, and he had some good moments in the second half. But me saying he played well, because I got to go to overall body of work. She said, in this day and age, everything is subjective based off people perception. I mean, that's been that this day and age and back then, and that's every day and age. He can clean that up. He's young, but everybody else is young. And he ain't that young. He ain't that young. A freshman named Pettiford, he didn't turn the ball over but one time. A freshman. I'm just, yeah. But when he young, he can clean 7 turnovers. Can't happen again. No, it can. Stephen Curry, when he was in college, he turned the ball over. Steph turned the ball over, but 7 times. That's why all them star rankings don't mean nothing. It all depending on the person evaluating and looking. But that's right. That's really the point. I'm glad you brought it up. That's really, y'all, one of the greatest, one of the type, one of the. I told y'all about the method, the metrics or the analytics. Turnovers. It's one of the chief turnovers and offensive rebound. Those are one of the chief things that has to do with you're losing a basketball game. Because if you turn the ball over, you're giving the other team what? More possessions. Not a good game if he had that many turnovers. If he had 7 turnovers, he should have had 14 assists. That's playing well. Derek Daff, man, I got somebody on here to know. Yo, let's listen. This ain't listen. We can't just be fans all the time. We got to just watch the game. I'm gonna put it like this. He said, "How well did he defend?" You know, I got that image. I didn't see nothing too noticeable about uh his defense. I didn't. Oh, there it is right there. Um, what the kid name? But trying to see. I can't. Um, I'm looking at the thing. A big white kid. I mean, big kid, big friend. Now, Michael Peavy, I thought played hard. Uzane, I just didn't see. I didn't. I'm gonna tell you something about all the players. I saw them playing the right way. I saw them playing the right way. Let me see who. I don't even remember who he was guarding. I mean, uh, it just the first half turned me off so bad. I didn't. The first half turned me off so bad. I had to go back and watch the second half because I wanted to see where he scored. Because the first half, he was just turning the ball over and he missed about 4 or 5 layups. So I said, no, well, let me come back and see the second half. Ant-Man turns over and lack of effort was his downfall. Yeah. No, Ant-Man didn't have no downfall. He won. Ant-Man didn't have no downfall. He said, do you think live ball turnovers affect the game more than dead? Absolutely. Live ball turnovers, they can go back the other way. I call it pick six. At least if you throw a dead ball turnover, you threw a dirt, we got a chance to get back and set our defense up. Yes, that's a lot of minutes. I'm glad you looked at that. I too. Yeah, played a lot of minutes. Him and Mark Sears. But he'll get a chance to redeem himself. I didn't say he was, but you said played well. And at this level, you got to do something. And I'm gonna give you some names that people who were there were calling me about. Let me go to that. Hey, let me see. What them names that them guys was telling me about? What did I do? Oh, here it is. Here it is. First name, they was telling me about the big boy from Stanford, 7-footer, played with Wemby on the French team. His name Maxime Reynard. Yaxel Lindenberg. He played well. This with the Tashad Pettiford, a guard. He played well. Matter of fact, he had one turn. Hold up. Freshman, 23 points, 4 of 8 shooting from 3, while adding 8 assists and 1 turnover and 2 steals in 26 minutes. That what move you up the board. See, PJ ain't there just to play well. He's there to move up, so we don't have to go back to college. See, y'all got to realize what these things for. These are evaluation picks. Everybody picking everything. And I'm just telling you, these are people that was there was telling me they say they like this kid named Miles Bird who played for San Diego. They like the kid from Australia. Shit, he turned the ball a lot over too, but they still like him. Oh, he's a center, tall, 6, 7 of 8 shooting from the field, 10 rebounds. When you efficient like that, yeah. Some kid named Alex Tue from Australia was pretty good. Hunter Silas for Wake Forest, they say he played pretty good. Michael Peavy, they say he played for them. Ryan Nimhart, they say he played pretty good. So those are the guys who they was telling me about. He said the TABC is a month away. Exciting. If you spend more time on the court, more torches, natural, you should have more. You know, and not necessarily. I mean, well, you should. But nothing against PJ. That, he still got the option to go back to college. But I hope he can have a chance to redeem himself. That's what I really really hope. Because I wasn't as impressed as Sterling Creeks was. But guess what, Sterling? Like you and I don't have an NBA team to put him on. So, you know. I don't have a team, so but I just want let me see. I have some. I've had some stuff. I'm gonna give you a little bit about what's going on up there in case you don't know. The NBA teams sounded very satisfied. They was telling me with the level of competition and play. That was put forward by the 40 players who participated in the 5-on-5 yesterday. All 4 teams look well coached, and the players played with intensity and unselfishness. Boy, that's good right there. Allowing a number of players to stand out and show the scouts different facets of their games. These type of camps are not usually as aesthetically pleasing to watch, with players often trying so hard to impress scouts by operating outside their comfort zone. And that's one thing I would have thought. I thought if I was PJ, I would have done, man, do what you do. Do what you do. You was turning that ball over trying to make them passes that wasn't there. Don't ever go, y'all, let me tell you, don't ever go to an NBA camp, to an NBA workout, trying to do something that you can't do what you're great at. That's why you're there. You feel me? What players like Clayton play, I guess they'll look, yes, Clayton don't have to play. He don't have to play. He don't have to play. You know, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I always wanted my guys to play. Now the top guys, they don't need to play. But I done seen some of my guys play themselves up in it. So it's um it's just a lot of stuff, man. And you got to remember the deadline on the 28th of this month. Uh, you know, several players talking about they staying in, even if they get in the second round. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't understand why they doing that. So I'm worse than Molly. They said Molly was on TV. She done coughed 1,000 times yesterday. But certain guy. Have y'all ever heard of a guy like this guy named Carter Bryant? He done rose up the mock draft. He say he's staying in. This dude Drake Powell. I don't even remember him from North Carolina. He said I don't care wherever I go. I'm staying. I guess he just didn't want to be in college anymore. And much money you can make. Yeah, Boogie Flan withdrew. I didn't think he was that damn good. No, excuse me, he was that good anyway. He got a nice name, Boogie Flan, but but I didn't ever think he was that good anyway. But what else I had? Let me see. Let me get back to that. But let me get back to the Timberwolves are the first team, ladies and gentlemen, to eliminate the Warriors in fielding 6 games since Steve Kerr been there. It's also the first time Kerr has lost 4 straight playoff games since he been. Yeah, they lost 4. Stephen Curry, like I keep telling people, and I know I just like him, he is that good. And the reason he's so good is he draws so many eyeballs and so many bodies toward him. So that means other people have a lot of more room to work. He got gravity. And that's why I love him. I love him as a player. Uh, great individual. And y'all, Scotty Scheffler is teeing off right now. I just want to take a quick peek. Right down the middle. He leaning a little bit. Hold up, did it go right? Slow down now. Slow down. Oh shit, when this saying. I'm sorry. But y'all, I had some last night that kind of touched me. And I want to share with y'all. I wish y'all could share the show because I want y'all to share it with your people. Um, Jason Tatum, he got hurt in that game. And a lot of us, all we think of him, and rightfully so, is just a basketball player. And 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 but to some people, he is a son. I don't know if he got a sister, brother, but he's a friend. He's a nephew. Um, but some got to me, Boone, yesterday. That is Moody. This got to me. When Mark Spears called his dad is over in he coaches a team in Indonesia. They were on their way to a game in Mongolia, stopping off in South Korea. And he was watching the game on his tablet. And he was in the beginning of the game, Jason was killing. And he was saying, man, my son was cooking. Right? Jason was playing well. And then his son fell to the ground. His dad knew because he played ball, it was an Achilles injury. Within 10 minutes, Jason's mom, Brandy, called his dad and she told him what happened. He said he got off the phone, he started crying. Walked away from his team, trying to gather and collect himself. Then Jason gave him a call later. He got off the phone and started crying. Then they cried together on the phone. But Jason said something to his dad that touched me to the core because I had a son that got injured a lot, a lot. My son never said this, and I never said this, but maybe I could have, but I just never thought this. But Jason asked his dad, "Why me, Dad?" Y'all, it broke me up. Got to realize, been there. He said, "Man, ain't Kobe your idol? He got through this. You can get through it." So we go have surgery by the same guy who did Durant surgery and Tiger surgery. See, when you got money, you can get that surgery like that. Y'all know, shit. You go call and try to make an appointment somewhere right now, regularly. The doctor right there stopped everything he was doing, wherever he flew in, wherever, and was there to do that surgery the next day. It's good to have that bread. Uh, Dad said he's gonna be about 8 to 9 months. He also asked, he asked his dad. The dad asked Jason, said that you need me to come home. He said, "I'll leave right now." Jason said, "No, coach your team, and I'll see you when you get back." Um, but he said something. He said the main thing he was most concerned about with his son was mentally. This was the first time he ever had an injury like this. And y'all, it makes me sit here and think. Shanquetta, Chris O'Neal. It makes me sit here and think. My son went all the way through high school to the 11th grade, no injuries. A little ankle injury, but he always wore the ankle braces, so he didn't get them no more. In the preseason, they just in the gym. I was there that day. They was going up and down. You know how players get. Somebody missed. He missed a shot. Something happened, and he hit the wall. Hit the mat at the end of the wall. But it broke his finger. One of them metacarpals. One of them carpals. And I'll never forget this senior season. So he was out for a while. I'd like to, when I go back, if he don't get hurt right then, they probably went to the state. Because he had to come back, he had to get adjusted. They went to the third round, but they just didn't have it at the end. A couple of bad substitutions so they didn't have it at the end. Then he went off to college, having a great started as a freshman, killing, bam, bam, all over everything, bam, bam, bam. A player of the week, Ivy League player, just killing. And trying to see what injury that was. That's the injury. He called me one night and said, "Dad, my urine don't look right." I think this was. And he had a virus, some kind of virus. So killing all through non-conference. Right when conference play start, he gets this. So missed some of that. The next year he come back, killing again. Same thing. This time, where did he hurt this time? Think an ankle. But the next season, he was destroying people. I never forget where I was. I'm in the barber shop, getting ready to go because go get my hair cut. Same time, get on the plane the next that day or the next day. That particular day, he called me, and I'm just thinking about Jason's dad. That particular day, Boone, he called me, but it was in the middle of the day around practice time. I'm getting my hair cut. I knew something was wrong. Y'all got to realize the next game he played, he was going to play against Madhu Lowe. Madhu Lowe played for Columbia. He's on, if you go look at the German team, Madhu Lowe is on that German team. So he had been busting Madhu Lowe's behind. So everybody said, this is going to be the matchup. Scouts and everything was coming to this game. I'm getting on the plane, getting ready to go. I'll never forget it, y'all. He called me and said, Dad. So what's up, man? Man, I stepped on Stone's feet, man, in practice. Now, Stone was a backup, was just. And all I'm thinking about, man, why? Yo, this is Thursday. The game is on Friday. I'm getting ready to get on the plane. That was one of the most biggest heartbreaks that I ever had. Leading whole conference in scoring. And that's what I'll never forget it. So when Jason daddy all the way in Indonesia, watching the Tabin and the sun goes down. Shit, we're gonna take him a day to get here. A day to get back there, day and a half, probably a day. I don't know how long the flight is, but it's a day. But I was just thinking, I was feeling with him. But his son asked him, Daddy, why me? Little young fella, Elijah Garrett, been playing the whole season with a torn labrum. Took his team to state championship, won state championship. But I guess it got too bad. Now he can't play. He had to go and have an operation on his show. I know the young man and saying, why me? And parents. And the reason I'm telling you the story is because it's like Mr. Tatum said, it's not just about his physical. Mentally, every year from the 12th grade on, my son had to rehab every year. That takes a toll on you. A rehab every year. Y'all, I knew the trainer more than I knew everybody. Mark, I knew him. I knew where he lived. So when I it might not never happen to y'all, but that touched me when the baby told and mentally, Jason Tatum, yeah, he got money. Well, he got money. Y'all understand? You can have a lot of material things, but all the money in the world can't take that. All the money he got can't take that injury away. He got the rehab just like Shanquetta. He got the rehab just like Chris O'Neal would have. He got the rehab just like Boogie Flan had to. Eric, all of that money. Eric, I used to have to talk my son off, not off a ledge, but I had to keep him engaged because Think about it. You're a freshman. You go, the coach handing you the ball. You are the reason this team is relevant. And now when you hold up, when you get hurt every year, your team struggle when you're hurt. Told coach, maybe you should have recruited 2 of these. One get hurt, you keep the next one. That's why y'all can't get mad when a coach want to get a good player just as good as your son at your position. Man, man, you need to lead him, man. He's trying to replace you. He's supposed to be. Something might happen. This sports. People out there telling me, man, Nick Van Exel said that the reason these kids get hurt because the low top shoe. Well, then that mean everybody should be getting hurt then. Shanquetta, you know what I'm saying? That mean everybody should be getting hurt then. If it's the low cost, everybody wear the same shoes. Yo, just, man, I keep trying to tell people, you better go look at that little bitty muscle, that little bitty tendon you got behind your ankle. How little and fragile it could be when you got these big, strong bodies attached to these bodies up. See, they tell me it didn't happen back then. Y'all wasn't doing the weight training. Y'all wasn't bigger. Y'all, if y'all ever see LeBron James and Zion Williamson run down the court, when y'all there and y'all close to the court, y'all is standing there scary. Cause they be boom, 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 the footprint, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's like, what's up, Eric? My bad, Eric. I meant to speak to you a minute ago. Shanquetta, ain't got nothing to do. I mean, people get hurt. Shanquetta, on the other day, I was talking about women and their propensity to get hurt. And the first thing the doctors ask the girls when they get hurt, what's the first thing? Are you on your cycle? And he said 99.9% of the women who get hurt during the menstrual period. What her name? What's the girl name? I forgot her name. She said, it was in 96, 98 when I got hurt. And I told him, the first thing the doctor asked me, I'm going to think of a name in a minute. She said, yeah, yeah. She said, but so they doing studies now, but shit, they should have been doing studies then. What? Man, when you play the game of sports, you can get hurt. Take it from me. Shanquetta, can you imagine every year your son get hurt? You done bought all these tickets to go to all of these games, and you got to go anyway. He ain't playing. Shanquetta, he was playing Boston, New York, uh, 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 Connecticut, Maine, Dartmouth, and all. He was playing in the far reaches of the world. I had already bought tickets because I bought them ahead of time. Because I know they're going to play on the weekend. The Ivy League doing tournament play. They play Friday and Saturday. Then I get out of there on Sunday. Get on back to the crib. So I had to go. I by myself. On the road, in the car, riding from one place to the other. Like they have travel partners. So you don't go play two teams. So I go to this city first, get a hotel, then the next night I get the hotel in the next team. The next night when I check out, go to the game. The next, so I did that for 4 years, and I was thinking about that man when that man with that baby, that boy, that man Jason Taylor said, "Daddy, why me? All that money I got in the world can't stop that injury." I told y'all it's some things money can't buy. Now, it's a lot of things money can buy, but it's some things money can't buy. You feel me? What else I had? It kind of got to me. I ain't gonna tell you that one kind of got to me. And then I saw, she said, Sue Bird, thank you, baby. Sue Bird. Thank you, Alfio. Steve Sue Bird. Alfio Shanquetta said, we had one major injury and I was so scared. See there? But there's nothing more important and more appreciated by our kids than being supported by their parents. Absolutely, Shanquetta. Shanquetta, I think about it. I ain't gonna tell you no, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Shanquetta. When I was going watching my son play, I don't know how much I was thinking about him. I just wanted to see him play in person. I wanted to go to Harvard. I wanted to go to Yale. I wanted to go to all of these places. So maybe it was me. I want to be there to support my son, but I enjoyed these places that I've never been, never even thought about going. It's Chanquetta. It's Alfio, know. I used to go and sit in on the classes and the campus because I get there dirt. You always remember, I always get there on Thursday. So if I get there early enough on Thursday, I'll go to class. I'll go to class, and then the next day, Friday, I'm always going to class because I don't be that many people in the class on Thursday, on Friday because a lot of for some reason. Yes, on every campus. I'm, yeah, I had my big grown buddy there. It was cold, so I had a hat on. You had all your stuff on. I could have been there. I could have been a student, but but you're right. You were scared. I was. Think about sitting. Oh, you. Yes, I enjoyed my time. See, y'all gotta understand, life is short. I enjoyed my time there. Uh, I know the people cause somebody did tell me, hey man, and don't know, ain't no parents that went to many games as you have. I got one son, man. Y'all got to be out y'all mind to think I wasn't gonna go and hang with, but Shanquetta, we talk about it all the time. Shanquetta at the games, this how I am at the game. Shanquetta, I was so quiet at the home games that I sit in the same spot for 4 years. And the people around me in that same section did not know that was my son until senior day. When I came, had to go down there for seniors day. When I came back, they looked at me like, that's your son? This boy done hit buzzer beaters and last second shots. And I never, ever, I was like this. And he always looked up there. I don't know why they didn't pay attention. He always looked up there. But I was like this. Because I did that work long time ago. I ain't got to be hollering and screaming now. I did enough hollering and screaming at him in the gym. Just me and him. I wanted to choke him several times in the gym. Hannah, you create an amazing experience. I visit Yale and Harvard when I lived on the East Coast. I'm telling y'all, Princeton, even Brown was in the ghetto, but Brown, I had fun with Brown. Dartmouth, it seemed like Transylvania. It was dark, but it had the best piece in the world. I forgot the name of this place. If I ever go back to Dartmouth, I stayed at I think the Aloft Hotel they had up there. But I went to Dartmouth. That's the only thing I like about Dartmouth. But I went to the classes up there. Uh, 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 Columbia, right there in Morningside, right close to Harlem. Now, y'all got to understand. I stayed in Harlem, and I walked to the game by myself. My daughter, when I'm coming in New York. I might not go to them other places, but I'm coming to New York. She wants to be, because guess what? The shop right around the corner. And then I never forget when she come up there first time without a coat. I said, so I had to go straight to buy her a coat. I said, girl, what is you doing? But There was some fun time. That's why I try to tell y'all, if y'all can have great experiences. You don't let these summer basketball coaches and these people make you mad. You around here mad at Jimmy for life. Jimmy can't control how good your son is. Doug can't control how make sure you be at Doug's event this weekend too. They can't control how good your son is. You got to make sure. I didn't even when my son was playing, I didn't know Jimmy. Jimmy didn't know me. He knew my son more than he knew me. Cause he put in the work. He said Yale spoke with his son yesterday. Man, it was just fun, man. Going to these places, man. Penn was my favorite stop. It's in Pennsylvania. Guess who I used to meet? Dylan Jones used to play from he played at the Village School. His dad, Sean Jones, used to play in NFL. He they I used to meet him in the black families of some of the players on Penn team. I used to hang out with Penn was my favorite trip. I love Philadelphia, man. Going around the turnaround where you got all the old buildings, the Hall of Independence and all that kind of stuff. It's y'all. I had a ball going to the Palestra. I'd never been to the Palestra. That's where Penn played their home basketball game. Kobe played it. His high school played in it. I mean, there's so much history. So enjoy. Shaquata, yeah, I was one of them parents that was going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Yeah, Harvard Law School. I sit in the classes at the law school. I mean, it's just if you ever watch Harvard and those places up there, they got those rowing team famous for their rowing team. The rivers that they go down the road. I sit there and watch. I mean, it's just man, just so man, enjoy your son. That's what I love about Deion Sanders, man. He had the position to be able to have his sons and his daughters with him. My son worked way and lived way in New York. My daughter lives in LA. Travis Lynn said, yes, my nephew plays football for Washington Huskies. Ooh, my brother enjoy watching his son. I know he does. Eric, if you ain't going to the event, you know what our thing is. Hold up, this what we're gonna do. This what we're gonna do, y'all. If we're not going to Doug's event, it's okay. But let's do something to support him. So guess what? Watch this. Tickets are $15. He don't even know I'm doing this. Send him either one person or two people so he can allow somebody else to come in the game. Since you're not coming, you can pay for somebody else to come to the event. And then put a note in there, say, Doug, give this to somebody, or you got a friend coming. Yeah, y'all, let's do this. This guy sits in the gym and watch y'all babies and tell these college coaches about them more than anybody. So this is his event. It's called the Doug Dozens this weekend. It's at the C.E. King and the surrounding schools. Y'all know I don't go to these kind of events, right? But guess what? I'm gonna try. If I'm in town, if I don't leave at the last minute, I'm going. I'm gonna tell them right now. Find me the best. I want to see the best teams, two teams play, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and support it. So do me a favor. If you're not gonna come, some people did it yesterday, and I want y'all to have an opportunity. If you ain't got it, it's okay. I understand, but let's support it. That's the same way I would do when Chuck McGowan and Trey Phillips they have something. Those people on this show they support us. We got to support them. We can't wait on them other people no more. They done showed you how they feel. You follow me? But I was thinking about Ryan Clark said something. Somebody sent it to me. They sent me the video this morning. And it kind of blew me away because there's some stuff he didn't say that spoke volumes. He said, Shedeur Sanders. Ryan Clark played at Pittsburgh, former defensive back. He said, there's no way the Pittsburgh Steelers would have drafted Shedeur. No way they would have drafted him if they had the last pick in the 7th round and he wasn't picked, they wouldn't have drafted him. But he talking to people and talking to Deion and talking about Mike Tomlin and his GM talking, why you give this boy this much attention? And won't even draft him in the 7th round. And you ain't got no quarterback. You starved for a quarterback. And I know Ryan probably couldn't say why. They got a black head coach, man, but a black head coach who have never had a black offensive coordinator. And the reason I say offensive coordinator, because those are usually the guys that get the hires for the jobs. Why wouldn't Mike Tomlin take Shedeur? I don't know. Ryan Clark didn't tell us that good part. But I'm curious. Very curious. Eric Harrison. Eric Harris, do me a favor. Go to the Pittsburgh Steelers website, somebody. Go to their website and see who the offensive coordinator is. Shit, man. Hey, man. Rory McIlroy just hit a shot, man, that I can hit. That's why I keep telling people, man, it's golf. I be talking stuff about golf, but y'all, it's the most humbling game in the world. One day you look like Tarzan, the next day you look like, boy, I was going to say Jane. I ain't going to say that. This man just muffed a chip. I mean, I'm just sitting there, man. Okay. Thank you. Does he look like you, Father? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Y'all, I'm finna find a video to play y'all right quick. I saw this last year, and I just want to bring it up. Just show you what we got going on. And we're gonna talk about it. Give me a second.
Do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Hands down my back. Okay. Got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
problem. I need everybody's name.
They're writing all your.
I need everybody's name. You know what I'm saying? And I need to find out who made that call in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what
It
I
came
mean?
from the bank.
Yeah.
Came from the
I need
bank.
to find out who made the
That's
call.
fine. That's fine. You have all right to do so.
Yeah. I got.
But
Can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing something
I'm
like
gonna consider it now that y'all fucking drew guns on me.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to take money out. But up to this point, at every Bank of America I ever gone to in my entire fucking life, just never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So y'all explaining y'all perspective, right?
Yeah.
Y'all the ones with guns and vests. You know what I'm saying? What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I know you
At the bank, she never said it was a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah.
I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you? She said, yeah. I put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her.
Yeah.
And she goes in the back, and I'm waiting for the and then the people keep coming out. Hey, they taking care of you. They taking care of you. Everything's it's taking a little while. Next thing I hear fucking Glocks.
Yeah.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective.
Yeah.
Sir, do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Hands down my back. Okay, got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Good job, man.
And I played that. I wasn't gonna play it because I didn't want to give y'all no more trauma porn. But that was Ryan Coogler, and that was doing. The reason he got his mask on, that was doing COVID. That was in 2022, I think, and it wasn't a white lady that turned him in. It was a black girl. But one thing I would blame him because he wrote on a note. He wrote. Let me. I want to get. He wrote on a note telling her. A note telling her to tell her be discreet about it because I guess he was trying to say who he is. I guess she didn't know who he was. I don't really know what it was, but maybe he shouldn't have. I would blame him for writing on the withdrawal slip. Just be discreet. He did say that. Let me make sure I got that. No, I didn't. I didn't put it in here. Yeah, but I saw that. But it was Bank of America in Atlanta during the pandemic. I'll never forget it. It was older, but somebody sent it to me and said, "Robert, you remember this?" I said, "Yes, I was." I mean, he was just going to withdraw $12,000 of his money. He had his ID. He had his PIN number. He had to put his ID and PIN number in. And her black ass still called the police on this man. And they come in with Glocks, come in locked and loaded. And they were doing their job. Like he said, y'all were doing y'all job. But it's somebody in that bank, I guess she just couldn't fathom. And maybe, and hold up, and maybe and all he said was be discreet. In other words, if the girl knew who he was, he didn't want to holler, "That's Ryan Cougar." You follow me? But I just wanted to show y'all that it's because I had to take a matter of fact, I had some people doing something in the house, and I had to kind of let them out, and so I got that one. But I'm glad. Yeah, that's Ryan Cougar. I remember when the story broke, the bank president was so embarrassed. I think it was after. Yeah. But I just wanted to show y'all that. Let me see if y'all said something since I left. As of 2025, there are no black coordinators in the NFL. The only offensive coordinator of color is Doug. What's up, baby? You done popped in on me, man. But Kirk, I just wanted to show y'all that. Doug. Cool. Everybody messing with me today. Let's see. Where I'm at. Shout out to Doug of the Doug Dozens, in case y'all just don't know this weekend. Doug, give me a matchup that I need to come see. Give me one right now. Wait a minute. Hold up. Give it to me now. You got to give me a matchup. You know what? I got a text, y'all, this morning. I got a text. This is what I love about summer basketball. All the 5 major circuits are in action this weekend. The Nike EYBL is in Memphis. The Adidas, what's that? 3SB is in Omaha. The Puma Pro 16 is in Wichita. And Under Armour is in Ohio. And the New Balance is in Dallas. Okay? Got a lot of stuff going on. And guess what? We got the Doug Dozens in Houston, Texas. How about that? Did y'all hear what I'm saying? We got all these major suits, but we got the Doug Dozens in Houston, Texas. And if you can't be there, I got a way you can be a part of it. Just raise your hand and let me know. I can't make it, Robert, but I want to be a part. Raise your hand and I got something for you. But I got a text this morning, y'all. This is some basketball stuff. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to text. Hold on. Hold up. Let me see. Let me find something out. Hold on a second. Why did she go to the president of the bank? Because he was not hot. Oh, okay. He said, why didn't she go to get the president of the bank? Sometimes the president of the bank is not there. Somebody should have came out before they called the police. I don't know what happened, but like I said, Ryan Coogler shouldn't have wrote nothing on that. And I have to blame him for that part. He shouldn't have wrote nothing on that slip. Talking about being discreet. Shit, they didn't know who your ass was anyway. I'm going back to what Travis Lynch had mentioned this, y'all. So don't think he just put it up on the screen. So I'm just asked. He was not hostile. He ain't got nothing to do with hostile. He wrote on a note, making a deposit. I'm making a withdrawal. Please be discreet. But in his defense, you got my license. You asked me to put my pen in, and the pen didn't work. When I know you saw my name. I knew you were gonna see my name. That's in his defense. And you notice I said in their defense and his defense. So I don't know what could have happened, but let me get back to this story, Travis. Let me tell you what's going on in summer basketball. Somebody texted me this morning and said, man, he said, bro, this grassroots basketball is becoming more dumb by the minute. A parent sent me this yesterday after we done paid for his flight and other stuff for this weekend. Let me see what y'all said. Oh, you on the Under Armour tour. Okay. I just mentioned. So the Under Armour tour is in Ohio. Okay. It's in Cincinnati. Good luck to all the Houston teams. Wish all of y'all safe travels to everyone. All of y'all. Thank you, Doug. I repeat again, and I'll get back to this. EYBL in Memphis, the Adidas in Omaha, Puma is in Wichita, Kansas. Under Armour is in Ohio, and New Balance, where Stephen Curry can come hang out with y'all in Ohio after Jimmy Butler just blew the game last night. New Balance is in Dallas. He said, do anybody know how the camps at U of H and Rice, how they running team camps? How does it go? Tamika, hey, sweetie. My niece on what you mean, how do they go? I don't understand what you're talking about. Could you be a little more, could you give me a little bit more information? Do anybody know about the camps at U of H and Rice? First of all you have to do is go to their websites. Number one. How are the running team camps? How does that go? We don't know what you're talking about, King Sticks. Could you give us a little bit, but can anybody decipher that? Herb, could you help him with that one before you get on the plane? Could anybody answer this question for this man? Because I don't know what he's talking about. I have no clue. Do anybody know about it? If I want to know about the UFA, if I was a guy like you that don't know, first of all, I would it's easy to contact somebody at U of H. Basketball, all you got to do is go to the website, go to their Twitter, or go something like that. It's easy to contact the Rice people. And how are they running team camp? How are they? I don't know. I mean, they can tell you. And how does that go? They can tell you. Listen, college coaching staffs are easy to find. What Deion said, ain't hard to find. Ain't hard to find. But let me go back to the letter. This guy, I'm gonna tell you, EYBL coach. This is what they got today. He said, bro, this grassroots basketball is becoming more dumb by the minute. A parent sent me this yesterday after we had paid for his flight and other stuff for the weekend. I said, what did they send you? This the daddy. This the daddy, sir. Now they just got the boy on the team Friday. Today is Thursday. And he writes this. He just got on the team, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday, on last Friday. But on Thursday, I'm finna read it to you. Now, I ain't gonna tell you the name of the team because I don't want anybody to know. A high school AU team sign up and they organize it themselves. It's just Rico, and they match up with random. See, Sterling Creeks just gave you some information. I didn't know that. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Sterling Shop. Sterling. Talking about team camps. Thank you to Sterling Sharp. Thank you to Sterling Creek. I said to Sterling Sharp. Thank you. But let me get back. Let me tell you what the daddy wrote. Y'all think I'm playing. What up, fellas? Sorry about my son. Sorry, but my son will not be joining your team this season. We're going in a different direction. Friday, they was at practice. Thursday, they joined in another team. Heard the team camps at Rice and U of A are very well run. However, it doesn't make any sense to attend the Rice camp if the kid doesn't have Ivy League grades. It doesn't make sense to attend the U of A. No, I don't believe in that, Herb. So you shouldn't go to the camp if you can't go to that school. But what if the coaches see you in like Coach Sampson do and refer you to another coach? I don't believe in that one, Herb. You got to explain that one further. No, if that's the case, ain't that Kurt, U of H is the top 1%. That means nobody would be at the camp. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. Y'all got to make this make sense to me. Most people ain't gonna go to that camp, ain't gonna go to U of H. Most people at that camp is not gonna attend Rice. That don't mean they shouldn't come have the experience. I don't believe in that. I just don't. Not trying to be a contrarian here, but I've never believed in that. Never. Just because I don't believe in that. Travis Lynch said, "What's up, Herb? I don't believe in that. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all believe in it? Y'all help me. You ain't got to be no high major player to play in that camp now. No. So what camp state? So what camp state supposed to go to? Boogaloo, TSU ain't giving no camp. So what camp? This might be the only time. No, I don't believe that one. Y'all got to help me with that one now. Y'all got. I'm gonna let y'all argue with yourself on that one. Let me get back to this parent. We ain't talking about the coach looking at him. A team camp, you able to go. Hold up. Let me give y'all my experience of this team camp. Y'all watch me. Then I get back to this because I love y'all. Y'all are more important. She said, you should attend the camp that's better suited for your talent level. You know Samson is, we ain't talking about what Samson is looking for. You worry about Samson. Forget Samson. I'm talking about the kid. Let me show you why I'm talking about the kid. Sterling Creeks, this just for you and Herb. Everybody else, y'all can just listen. Young man went to this team camp. Went to the team camp. The young man played so well. Wasn't nobody talking about he who's no high major. He played so well that Hollis Price, the assistant coach, called, y'all got to listen, quit typing and listen. Called two coaches, said, come over here and see this player. I was in the gym. So coaches came to the gym to watch said player. I went, because I saw what was going on. I went over to Anthony Goldwire. I said, Goldwire, why Hollis Price go down there and sit by the kid's coach? He said, did you see what we just saw? I said, yeah, that's why. He said, in a few minutes, you're going to see why. Few minutes, Coach Sampson, Kellen Sampson, walk in the door. Watch this. Told the kid, we're going to put you can stay with your team, but we're going to go over. We didn't say nothing about no elite camp. We said team camp. The man said team camp. He didn't say elite camp. Let me go back up to let me show you what the man said. So y'all gonna know what the hell we talking about. Because I see a lot of y'all, I don't know. This what the man said right here. This what the man said. He didn't say nothing about elite. He didn't mention elite not one time. This what he said right here. So y'all can know, because y'all got the, some of y'all just don't stick to the context. And I know where y'all get it from, but I'm gonna get y'all gonna stick to the context, to the message when I'm talking. So let me keep going. So the kid played on the U of H team and on his high school team. I saw this with my own two eyes. Now, guess what? U of H didn't offer this kid. But Hollis Price moved on from U of H and went to Louisiana, the Raising Cajuns. And that kid happened to be Hollis Price, first recruit and first signee. So don't let nobody tell you not to go to one of these camps. Don't let nobody tell you not to go to one of these camps. If you got a chance to be on the campus of U of H, you got a chance to be on a U of H campus and Rice campus. Don't you let nobody talk you out of going to that team camp. Talking about if you ain't no high major player. It's not an elite camp. I think y'all getting it mixed up. Signed, Hollis Price was there watching him. Y'all don't know who. See, that was the point I'm trying to make, Herb Baker. You never know who's there. The same coach who coached, assistant coach from U of H, is now the head coach somewhere else. He went back and got that kid. What if the kid said, well, I'm not going to U of H because I know they don't want me. I'm not going to Rice. I don't remember. Don't let these so-called basketball experts talk y'all out of y'all blessings. Don't you let these people talk y'all out of y'all blessings. Robert Hatter is here to say today, y'all go to the team camps if you want to. I would never advise you not to go and let these people see you play. Because there ain't no telling who in the gym. Who would have thought 4 years ago when this little boy come in the gym that Hollis Price was going to be at the coach at Louisiana University and being able to come and pluck that same kid that he saw then? Don't let these, listen, I told y'all, these folks that had a head start on y'all, on this, in 20 years, hey, it's a new day. It's too competitive out there. Hey, Tina, what's going on? Okay, for elite camps, when you're in the 10th, 11th grade, I think you should find camps based on your talent. When you're younger, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with going to team camp. Today you go again. Elite. Ain't nobody said nothing about elite. Y'all keep running your mouth. Everybody, my team is elite. My team is elite. Leave elite out of it. Because the guy did not mention elite. Hold up, y'all. Look. That man said, he said, running a team camp. He ain't said nothing about elite. Now, one time, y'all just assumed if it's U of H, it's a elite camp. Man, most of them people at U of H camp can't play. But he got a space for them so they can still play. They ain't finna put them up against these dudes that can play. They know how to run a camp. Everybody's not gonna be a Power 4 player. If you hold a camp for only Power 5 player, a Power 4 players, your camp gonna have 4 or 5 players, and they don't even want to pay to get in. Come on, y'all. Y'all. I thought we had progressed on this show. Y'all going backwards. He said, it would be good to attend regardless if the kids have grades at the time. Experience is what counts. Who knows what the kid would do? That's duh! Because we got these so-called basketball experts talking. But y'all not listening. Do me a favor, sometimes y'all got to listen and quit all of this talking. Because I sit there and saw it with my own two eyes. Ain't nobody got to tell me this boy was not New of H material. He might have thought he was. Which every kid think they can play. U of H wasn't thinking about him. But U of H assistant coach was. You follow me? He said, I see kids get to play with their high school team a lot during the off season. Went to 2 spring leagues in different high schools. Been some pretty intense games. Okay, good. It's Quantis White. He's the head coach. We know who Quantis White is. I know exactly who Quantis White is. Don't let these people talk y'all out of y'all blessings. Go. That's why they used to be mad at me. Because they couldn't tell me what to do with my son. Travis. I said, yeah, Travis, one of these dudes around here told me, man, you need to let me help you with your recruiting of your son. I looked around and I thought I was being punked. And all I told him was, if I need you to help me with my son, then I'm in trouble. I done forgot more about this business than you gonna ever know. And I need you to help me. You gotta be out your rabbit. You gotta be out your mind. But these so-called experts, y'all. Now y'all got a vehicle. All y'all have to do, if you question anything, email me at Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. They used to get mad because I would, man, why y'all taking so long to commit? That's what they asked me, Travis Lynch. Derek Daniels, Tina Jackson, they asked me, why y'all so quiet and why Derek Daniels. First of all, I ain't in no hurry to tell people when to keep going to play. Second of all, they didn't understand. My son was on the Ivy League track. And most people in this area wasn't thinking about it then. So what I did, I have to wait on the school that we want to accept us academically. I had to wait on Yale, Cornell, Princeton, Columbia to send a likely letter, acceptance letter. Forget what the coach want. They don't care nothing about the coach wants you. If your ass don't get this acceptance letter after they done looked over all of your stuff and your essays and your community service and your grades and all of this and find out who your mom and dad is, and then they accept you. I can't go around here talking about I'm going to Cornell and I ain't got that letter. But people didn't know that. They didn't know that. Because what? They weren't used to that. Usually guys go on and play in the EYBL. That's where my son at. The EYBL and the people, they ain't thinking about Harvard, Columbia, Yale, Dartmouth, Brown, Princeton, Penn. You follow me? Don't y'all let these people. He talking about it's $400 a team at U of H. Don't know how much it's right. See, you done figured something out. Man said you got to get, don't dare, ladies and gentlemen. See, don't now go get no 12 and 15 damn players. Talking about it won't be that much per player. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. If you can't afford it, just don't go. Don't go get no 14, 15 players and all the players can't play. See, this is the kind of information that people be giving out. And some of y'all be listening to it. If he don't put it on the screen, y'all wouldn't even know it. Y'all just listen to it. You got to get 12 to 15 players. Won't be that much per player. No, if you can't afford it, don't go. Get your ass in the gym. Find somewhere outside at the park and play. You got to get better at basketball, not get better at going to events. Y'all getting better at going to events than y'all getting at basketball. And these kids are suffering for it. But let me get back to the letter. yeah. Let me get back to my text. My text for the day. So Coach said, so Daddy, Travis Lynch, on Friday, I'm going to use me. I committed to this team on Friday. And on Thursday, the night before they go, you tell them, what's up, fellas? Sorry, but Lil Robin ain't going to be joining y'all team this season. We going in another direction. I appreciate you all, but I have another guy that's ready to go though. His name is so-and-so, so-and-so. You can't have my son, but I'm finna give you something. I'm gonna give you this. Yo, this happening in summer basketball right now. This happened this week. This in real time. Tina, you commit to me on Friday, and you call me on Wednesday. We about to fly out. I done bought the tickets, secured the hotel rooms. And you tell me another dude go come in my son's place. Hold up. He go to the same school as my son as well. I send, but first time I heard this, at least this daddy said, I'll send the plane ticket money back to you. Or you can just pick up this kid. He can go. Sorry again. At least the dad said that. Now, I've been around Houston a long time. I ain't never heard no dad in Houston say that. So I asked, I said, you know how I am. I said, man, is there any context? Is there anything else with the story? He said, no, we just picked him up on Friday. And he wouldn't even answer our calls after he sent this message. I even sent him the scouting report, and he was all in. Explained to him how I liked the coach and the vision I had and how I was going to play his son. And he was happy and excited. This what summer basketball has come to. You know I'm coming in late, but that sounds like bad. Tina, you and your son come to my practice on Friday, last Friday. Y'all all in. I sent you the scouting report. How I'm going to play him. Y'all some, I like this. These coaches, I want to know how many coaches in Houston sent a scouting report to the parents. I ain't never heard that one. That's new to me. It might be true. It's just new to me. Tina, on Wednesday, you send me a text, not call me, saying you and little Mr. Jackson ain't gonna play. But I got another dude that play on this team. I'ma send him in his place. We ain't seen the dude. I feel sorry for you parents. I try to make this thing better and easier for y'all. Some of y'all still fight me on it. Y'all got guys telling y'all that they ain't even gonna go to U of H camp, a Rice camp. If you don't have grades, you don't go to Rice camp. If you ain't no top player, don't go to U of H camp, team camp. Y'all quit believing these people. Tina, this what awaits your nephew, or you have a son, or this what awaits you if they want to play summer basketball. This what awaits them. Can you imagine? Would you let your son be on the decision to change to go to a different direction? Yeah. I let him be on. I let him be in on it. But I'm smart enough to know that kids don't make good decisions. So my son gonna trust and lean on to my understanding. Because what? I've groomed him that way. I don't know how nobody else running their households. Y'all, if y'all ever meet my son, he still think to this day that he made the decision to go to Cornell. Dude, you wasn't thinking about no damn Cornell. What do you want to go? UCLA and all that old kind of stuff. But I groomed him. Didn't tell him. I just every now and then, man, this guy here went there. They went to the Sweet 16 just a few years ago. All they need is the right pieces. You come out of here, you go to this school, you come out being the boss, not the worker. You go to this school to become a captain of industry. You creating jobs. You're not looking for a job. So I groomed him. So summer basketball, y'all got to realize, summer basketball, I had my son on some other people's teams because I didn't want to coach him. I didn't want to be Mr. Daddy Ball. Go on, play. Travis. Then it came around and this damn EYBL stuff popped up. I was already in the process of sponsoring my own team. So all of his friends and people that I know don't have to come begging the sneaker teams. So we had one of the best independent teams ever in history. I sponsored it. But my son got to that last year, came to Dad, look. He came to see, Dad, look. I know you got this team, but I want to play on EYBL. I'm sponsoring and paying the bills over here, and you want to go play over there. You asked me, would I let my son be? I told you I'll let him be on. But I said, but Dad, you got your own team over here. He said, Dad, I like those tennis shoes that they wearing over there. And you got to be on the team to earn those shoes. You got to be on EYBL to earn those shoes. You can't buy them in the store. Now you can buy them in the store. But back then, you had to be on the team. So I listened to him. Because in the key word, when I listened to him, Travis, he said he had to go earn it. So guess what? My job as a daddy had to go see the possibilities. Had somebody go talk to this dude. Nah, I'm good. I ain't good. Then somebody come talk to the Houston Hoops. They said, I show up, we got practice. Ladies and gentlemen, after that practice, I already know he was on. I mean, during the practice, I already knew that he was gonna be on this team. Because he came in there, what? To earn. He came in there with something on his mind over there at St. Thomas High School. You know, they give you a little bag of gear. He got his that day. But he said he wanted to earn it. You follow me? Hold up, I'm trying to see something. I just saw something that I didn't like. Y'all, hold on, y'all. Y'all know how I am. Hold up, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I didn't like where my picture was. But I've always told him, if you say you're going to do something, you commit to it, you got to see it through. She said, don't have the decency to call like we swapping out a pair of shoes, sound like they dodged a bullet. Tina, them coaches got blessed. The coach was calling me crying this morning, but he really got blessed. If you meet Darryl Barnes, if you come to me with your son on Friday, and then Thursday we supposed to get on the plane, and you send me a text telling me y'all ain't coming, but I got another little old Johnny that you can put on the team in his place. But you did come back and say, look, I'll pay for it. But now he said he'll pay for it. He ain't sent the money. I don't know if he didn't send the money back yet. Because you can say you're going to pay for something and pay it. That's two different things. So, I mean, but this was summer basketball. This what it has come to. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a blessing when you have a kid who understands that he has to earn it and then go out and perform. Coach, it messed me. It messed me up because I was laughing. Because you got to think about it, Darryl Barnes. I said, oh, so I'm paying for, hold up. I'm still sponsoring this team when I'm paying for these dudes to play for free. But now my son want to go over here and play. Now I'm going to tell you, that's what the hard thing that I had to deal with. But this was his experience. And I know that would have been good for him now. Playing over here with me, great for him. But it was all right. But guess what? When they was playing with his playing time in the beginning, he could never say nothing to me, Darryl Barnes, about it. And I knew, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all. I told y'all this before. See, all I want people to do is look out for my son. You ain't got to show him no favors. If his ass can't play, he can't play. But I know he was better. But I never said that. I know he don't deserve to ever not play a whole game, ever. Too good for that. Unless it's some stuff. But then, after I overheard a conversation saying, man, we got to get Hatter in the game because when he in the game, we lose, we win. And when we put Dude in the game, because he's a McDonald All-American, we losing. If we want to win or lose. See, sometimes these teams don't want to win. They got to have their guys in the game. But see, he said I would have been mad. You know why I wasn't mad? Because he came at me with some stuff that I done taught him. See, when he came at me with my own stuff, and he said, Dad, I want to earn this. I couldn't stop him from doing that, Darryl. I was hot, but hold up. But I love the kids that I was sponsoring the team. My goal was just more. I just didn't want people to have to go kiss those shoe circuit teams behind. That's the only reason I created the team. So they can have a place where they ain't got to, so people gonna cuss them out and talk crazy to them and try to mess with their mamas and try to do that. We had a team, I had two gentlemen that all they wanted to do. I had one gentleman that connected to every college coach in the country. I had one gentleman that was, I love him still to life right now. Terrell Henderson and Alan Branch. We had us three. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know about no damn high school basketball and all this stuff, but I trusted them guys, and I said, whatever y'all do, find out what we need to do, tell me what we need to do, how much, where we need to be, and what hotels we need to be in, and we got, and y'all don't worry about nothing else. Y'all just worry about getting the players ready to play. That's how that union started. But the guys came at me with a plan. So I wasn't going to stop that because my son wanted to go play there. Guess what? Finish what I started to do and let him go do what he wanted to do over there. And guess what? He loved it. Y'all, he loved it so much. He wasn't playing that much in the beginning. And I told him, man, let's go home. F him. Let's go. That man told me, Dad, you can go home. I ain't going nowhere. They gonna have to play me. Man, I went on and watched another game. I went somewhere else and lost another game. Coach, I was pissed off because the coaches was coming telling me, man, how in the hell is he on the bench? All the coaches recruiting him, coming to watch him. They sitting there and he ain't playing. Then they play him a few minutes. He said, damn, why they taking him out the game? So I'm feeling that pressure. My son don't even know what's going on. No, I didn't dissolve the team. I kept the team. But once he graduated, I was done. Yeah, I gave him one more year. But hold up, Daryl. The man told me that I ain't going home. I'm good. That's when when your kid, evidently he don't feel disrespected. I'm pissed off because the college coach is sitting there watching the game. And they said, Robert, he should be playing. He's better than... Coach, I don't want to give these Negroes the satisfaction to go and complain. It's two of them I wanted to whoop one night. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Now I know how y'all be feeling. That's why I don't. It's two of them in that organization I wanted to whoop. Because they're going, well, little slick ass talk, right? I got too much to lose, and they were some bombs. But I wanted to. I did. I promise you. I'm just telling y'all. I'm human. God's still working on me. But I wanted to whoop them too. And I'm crazy. Yeah, y'all understand, man, the stuff I've been through. And y'all just thinking, well, you couldn't. Y'all, I've been through it all. I've been through it all. My son played for somebody else. I sponsored a team. I done coached them when they were little. Everything. Went to the Nationals, won the Nationals. Everything you do in this summer basketball. So I'm coming from, I don't know what these other people be coming from. I'm coming from a parent. And won't you want the best for your kid? Trey Phillips said the girls NCAA tournament this weekend. The girls NCAA tournament. I don't understand what that means, Trey. The Nike, okay, the Nike EYB. Oh, that's in Houston and in Birmingham. So Nike, the girls, how the hell y'all there in two cities? The Adidas is in College Station, and Queen of the South is in Houston at the Den. What the hell is the Den? For Independent and some, and the Pumas and all. So this is what the girls doing this weekend. So Doug is in town. All the girls live period this weekend at the NRG. You know what? I might go there. I might go see the girl. I'm gonna see Doug and the girls. If I'm in town, my ankle y'all don't understand. I'm sitting here taking my foot in and out of cold water, freezing cold water as the show is going on. Got to head back to Houston. I'm coming to H-Town for the first time in October. You make sure you let me know. You make sure you let me know. But October, make sure you let me know. Give me a week. Say, Rob, I'm there now. But thank you, Trey. So the girls, Trey, which one of them things you playing in? What you playing in this weekend? So you get to stay at home for a live period. When your team playing? When is Chuck's team playing? Y'all give me some information. Let me know. When y'all playing? That's good. Thank y'all so much. God, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. Safe travels to all the teams, not just the one team. Alpha Yo, we have safe travels to all the teams. We don't just single out one team on this show. We single out every team that's leaving this city, going in the car. I pray for the drivers of the cars, the pilots, everybody. Traveling grace to every last team, not just one team on this show. We look out for the whole city. And if all of us thought like that, boy, we would be powerful. What else we got before I get out of here? Tonight, let's see what's happening tonight in the NBA. Hold on, let me get out of here. Because y'all know I've been watching my golf, y'all. I've been watching my golf. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the day? I gotta get out of here. Can I get out of here a little early? Wait a minute. Is the day the 15th? Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I'm just glad this thing popped up. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I am glad I just looked up. I hate to miss appointments, but I have it. I got enough time to get there. But y'all do me a favor. I'm gonna shut off just a little bit early today. He said they split the divisions for Nike. I'm gonna get out of here a little bit, have a good, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm glad, God, y'all I'm glad I looked. I always like to be there early. Corey, what's up, baby? Great seeing you yesterday, babe. But I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here early today. But hey, I'm gonna make it up to you on Monday, make it up to you on Tuesday. I got you. But if something good happened over the weekend, I'm gonna come live on the weekend and give y'all a few minutes. But I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here. I'm glad I looked at my situation. You mean I can't take you on golf course with your foot? No. Yeah. Hey, I'll come out there and play you with one leg, man. Hey, call me Mr. Sullivan. I'm ready to play, man, because I'm ready for you to take some of my money, man. I'm ready. But I'll see y'all later. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I'm out of here.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.